And we are live here at the Ram Bowl in Sarasota, Florida. VSN, Vibrant Aspect Media, live stream tonight of the Venice High School football game against the Riverview Rams for the district championship. My partner tonight is Mr. Jeff Fulcher. Jeff, thank you for being here tonight. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I'm excited to be here. Excited for this game.
No doubt about it. Game was sort of moved around a little bit because of our friend Milton, who came for a visit a couple weeks ago. And so we are playing them in the last game of the year, as opposed to we will hit them a little earlier in the year. With that, it's probably lent to be sort of a little bit more, hype and a little bit more juice for this particular game, especially now that it is pretty much a given that this is probably for the district championship. Jeff, I don't know if you've been to Rambo before, but you can see the Kilty band on the field right now, and it's a pretty good looking field, and always a good sight when you see the Kilty band out there.
Yeah, the Kilty band is a staple of Riverview High School. When you come here and you see the band in their Scottish uniform, it's like, what's going on here? But it's also pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing they do.
No doubt. Well, we're going to take a quick pause. We'll show it to you. We're going to do the national anthem, and we'll go silent for that and come back right after that.
Please remain standing for the playing of the Riverview alma mater.
And we're back after the rendition of the national anthem by the Kilty band. Very, very well done. And Jeff, going back to what we were talking about a little bit, obviously this game is a rivalry. Rivalry if it wasn't a district game, rivalry because we're up the road from each other. So tonight's going to bring a little bit of extra juice, I'm sure. And Indians are coming off a huge win over Sarasota, 76-0. You were there last week. If you're thinking about it, would you think that maybe Venice needs to maybe fine-tune their expectations tonight a little better football team than the Rams?
Yeah, if Venice thinks they're going to come in here and be a cakewalk, it's farthest thing from the truth. I was talking to Coach Clay Burton earlier this week in morning workouts with the baseball team, and he was telling me, he said, for some reason, when we play the Riverview Rams, it is always a close game. It's always a competitive game. So I think the Indians really need to come out here and not think it's going to be like last week. It's going to be a dogfight for 4 quarters. That's for sure.
No doubt about that. Indians again coming off a big victory over Sarasota. Obviously, there's no way they're overlooking the Rams. There's just too much at stake, and the rivalry itself wouldn't allow that. But in a game like tonight, Venice did a little something against IMG a couple weeks ago where they slowed the game down. Basically, a page out of Riverview's book with Venice to try to slow them down. I would imagine, I don't know how you feel about it, that Riverview will try to at least, keep the game a little shorter with a little more taking every second off the clock. I don't think they're going to try to go tempo with Venice.
No, I don't think so, and especially with their quarterback, Anthony Miller, transfer from Venice. I would say he's a dual guy, so you may see a lot of QB draws and like you said, drawing out the clock, maybe snapping the ball when the play clock gets below 5 seconds to keep the ball out of Venice's hands as long as possible.
Absolutely, he's a heck of an athlete, and he can do a lot, with his feet as well. I think you're going to see if they could have their way, I believe that they would go to 3rd and 2 every time and get that third down play and kind of draw those drives out, have a 8, 9, 7 minute drive and score points. That would be hopefully what they would be looking for. As far as the Indians concerned, I think their attack, they're going to come out. You got both Gator Wilder and and Macho Jones coming out healthy this week. And we've added a piece of the puzzle the last couple weeks with Malachi Corbett becoming sort of a go-to guy in that slot position with Ryan Matulovic and Winnie Watkins on the other side. But with Malachi, you've got a guy who can not only catch the ball well, he's good in traffic, and he's got the speed when he needs it.
Yeah. The emergence of Corbett is honestly, I'm not surprised. When you've got studs like Watkins on your team and Matulovic on your team, they're going to bring all the attention to them. But hey, fellas, we got a guy named Corbett over here. He's just as good as these other fellas. You cannot lay up on Corbett. He will make you pay, and we've seen him make teams play over and over again. Coach
John Peacock, Coach Josh Smithers know each other very well. They were college roommates back in the day. So they know each other very, very well. But this game in particular, you talk about coaching and talking about quarterbacks, running backs, wide receiver, whatever you want to talk about, it's going to be Riverview Venice is going to be one in the trenches. Both offensive lines are going to be a very important part of this game. And I think the team that plays the cleanest, not only is the more physical team, but the cleanest in penalties and in making their assignments right, will probably have a big upper hand in this one as far as that's concerned.
Yeah, it's almost like the game last week when we were talking about the keys to the game. It's who can control the turnover game the most, who is not going to give up the football, who can score when they get into the red zone. That's what it's going to come down to. You might see a lot of teams, or Riverview might go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure what their kicking situation looks like, but they may, if they're in the red zone, it's fourth and 4. Don't be surprised if they go for it, because I think they know field goals is not going to win this game tonight, John.
Right. No doubt about it. Captains are in the middle of the field right now. Number 8. I'd like to see if I can get some numbers here for you. We're kind of in the dark a little bit here, so I'll let Jeff use his good young eyes to give me who they are.
All right, so we got number 8, Jaden Key.
Okay.
We've got number 9, James Griffiths. Number 55, we've got Aiden Rennick. And number 1, Jaden Wheeler for the Rams. I can't really see who's the captains for the Indians over there. It looks like number 70, Big Al, transfer from Riverview this year. Looks like number 8,
Landon Marsters, another transfer.
And then it looks like
Jace Nixon 2. And we're missing one guy. And I'm looking to see if it is. Looks like it's Gator Wilder.
Yes, it does. And just to go back on the comment you made about the rivalry here, like you said, schools are 15 miles away from each other. All the kids know each other. I mean, they all, when they go out on the weekends, they see each other all the time. It's a true rivalry. It's one that you just can't wait to happen every Friday night.
No doubt. Coin toss is done. Both teams are now getting ready to come on the field. It looks like the Rams are coming out of the end zone where they just gathered with the rest of their teammates. And, of course, Indians coming out of the visitor locker room right now. So soon to be starting this game. Let's do this. Take a quick commercial break. Come on back for the opening kickoff here at the Ram Bowl right after this.
Ready for an all-new lineup? Check out Douglas Jeep, Chrysler Dodge Ram, and the all-new Douglas Pre-Owned Mega Center. Douglas Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram carries a massive selection of new vehicles at incredible savings. And the all-new Douglas Pre-Owned Mega Center has become the area's premier destination for the highest quality pre-owned vehicles at the best price. Douglas always goes the extra yard so you can score big. Who has mega selection and mega savings? Douglas does.
We're back for another big season of the John Peacock Coaches Show.
Tune in 7:30 on Vibrant Aspect Media and the Education Channel to catch the action and highlights from last week's game and get the scoop for this week's opponent.
So looking forward to another big season for Venice High School football. See you here on Thursday nights.
car wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season and go Indians!
Tri-County Land Development, servicing the Charlotte, Sarasota, and Manatee areas for over 19 years. Quality workmanship in residential and commercial site development ensure that what you need is done right the first time. Tri-County Land Development.
And we're back here at Riverview High School. The Rams set the kickoff to the Indians. It looks like Gator Wilder and Winnie Watkins back deep. And Jeff, we were talking a little bit during the break about what the district championship means. If you're a district champion, you're ranked in the top 4 in your region.
Automatic bid to the playoffs.
Right. And it doesn't matter about it doesn't matter about points or anything else like that. So just that's what you get. You're in the top 4 based on what that's when you get ranked at that point. And then the rest of the guys or the teams are on the 5 through 8 slot.
Yeah. So Riverview right now, the most recent FHSAA rankings came out, and Riverview is actually the 8th seed, while Venice is the 1 seed.
Yes.
So if Riverview wins this game, or if Riverview has a close loss to this game, that will probably help them and will probably keep them in the 8th seed.
Well, playing a ranked team like Venice is, as high as the rank, it'll bring them up, win or lose,
It
no matter what
probably
it is. Yeah, no doubt
so
about that.
there's a chance that this is obviously the last game of the regular season. There's a chance that we see them first round of the playoffs.
Right. It's 100% a chance. So this could be the precursor to that. But we saw the kickoff go through the end zone for the Rams. Indians started first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Looks like we're going to go a little Wildcat to start with. You got Winnie Watkins at quarterback with Gator Wilder to his left. Takes a snap, hands off to Gator. Good solid run, 5 yards on the carry for Gator. I can't see the number. I think it's 84.
Yeah, 84 Miles Przekwis. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong.
You did right. That's good.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Peacock's going to try to establish the run game early.
2nd and 5. Nixon's in. Quick throw. Catch. Matulovic up to the 32-yard line. First down for the Indians.
You know what, John? I call that the Matulovic special. He is a hitch machine. I mean, every route that guy runs, it's a hitch.
Well, they're going to give you space. They're going to give you that he's a good 9 yards off the ball. They're going to take it all night. Wilder again on the carry. Presses his way up on the right-hand side and out to the, let's call it the 37-yard line. Another 5-yard gain for Wilder. 2nd and 5.
Yeah, O-line there really working hard, really getting off their blocks. Blocking downfield, too, which is nice to see early in the game.
Running over Anthony Tanica on that right side. 2nd down and 5. Fake handoff, quick pitch and catch. Little low and outside for Watkins. Catchable, but I wouldn't say it would have been an easy catch, making it 3rd and 5.
No, it looks like Nixon tried to rush that throw a little bit, and really, honestly, he didn't have to rush that throw.
No, they were there. I think we saw them ready to break down and make a tackle, not really come up and try to knock that ball away. So 3rd and 5 for the Indians. Nixon hands off to Wilder, back the other way. Got some room, got some speed. It looks like he's got one man to beat, and gets knocked down about the 12-yard line. Good run by Wilder.
Yeah, Wilder just a patient run there where he was almost hiding behind his O-line, and then when his O-line made a block for him, gone. He showcased that speed that everyone knows.
So 37, let me see, we got to answer real quick. That is a 39, it's about a 60-something yard run. I'll let you know what it is here in a second when I add it up. 1st and 10 at the 11. Wilder again on the carry to the right side, breaks a tackle, down to the 5, Wilder.
You know what? Why not give it right back to the young fella? Just broke off a 60-some yarder run. Why not?
2nd and 4 from the 5. Substitution. Now looks like Venice is going to go jumbo, bringing the big guys in there, and going Wildcat with Watkins. Again, he keeps it this time, tucks it under, gets close to the 1st down. This might be up for a measurement. See where they mark Watkins on this play.
I think he might be a little short, John.
Just a tad bit. So it'll be 3rd down And let's call it 1.
In the Wildcat formation again.
Hands off to Wilder. He's going to just trot into the end zone for the touchdown, Indians, from 2 yards out. So Wilder got him down there. They gave Wilder the rewards for the touchdown, and Indians get on the board quickly, 6-0 with 9:59 left in the first quarter.
And let me tell you, that was very good blocking all the way downfield by the O-line. That was very impressive. Coach Hunter's going to be happy when they watch that film here in a minute.
Bruno Royce, the
Under
Armour next All-American. And he boots it through the uprights for the extra point. So, again, 9:59 left in the first quarter. Your score, Indians 7, Rams 0. Back after this to see what the Rams can do when they get their chance to get the ball.
Ready for an all-new lineup? Check out Douglas Jeep, Chrysler Dodge Ram, and the all-new Douglas Pre-Owned Mega Center. Douglas Jeep, Chrysler Dodge Ram carries a massive selection of new vehicles at incredible savings. And the all-new Douglas Pre-Owned Mega Center has become the area's premier destination for the highest quality pre-owned vehicles at the best price. Douglas always goes the extra yard so you can score big. Who has mega selection and mega savings? Douglas does.
Tri-County Land Development, servicing the Charlotte, Sarasota, and Manatee areas for over 19 years. Quality workmanship in residential and commercial site development ensure that what you need is done right the first time. Tri-County Land Development.
Back here at the Ram Bowl, and Bruno Royce is set to kick off to the Rams. That's number 1 back there. That is Jaden Wheeler, 12th senior wide receiver. And ball's in the end zone, and a touchback for Royce and the Indians.
Something that the Indian faithful are very familiar with seeing.
And everybody, I just want to let you know that I got a few text messages about the quality of the broadcast a little bit different tonight. We are dealing with no internet, so we have to kind of do what we can to get it out there. So just bear with us, and if you want to watch the replay, it'll be beautiful 4G or whatever they call it, whatever Francis is doing over here, and we'll be fine. But just you'll get the gist. You can hear us, so we're good. We're good. So 1st and 10, Rams at the 20-yard line. That's Miller in a quarterback, Anthony Miller, a junior.
The Venice High transfer.
Yeah, motion. Looks like a double pass. And the Indians had it covered the whole way. Nobody even blinked with that trick play. The reverse action, and then the receiver actually gave up on the route. So no go on that one.
You know what, John? He gave up on the route because the ball was thrown 10 yards out of bounds. And you know what? It's funny. You said before the game there may be a couple trick plays in here.
They're going to empty the everything out tonight. I got to think that whatever plays they've got, they're going to show them. And don't forget, that did work with IMG. They threw a little double pass against us early in the game, and I think Venice may have learned their lesson. Handoff quick, and the running back is brought down very quickly. That is Ashari Charles on a very solid tackle.
Yeah, Ashari Charles, excuse me, came off the corner there, and just ran him down. That was very impressive.
So gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 8 for the Rams. Miller's in a shotgun, empty. Watch out for the quarterback draw here if you're the Indians.
Yeah, they're in spread. Could very well be a QB draw.
Quick throw out to Wheeler. He gets to the 25-yard line. That's about it. Looked like Kisevich and Weatherington on the tackle.
Yeah, number 13. His name's escaping me right now. Miller threw that ball basically through his hands. I'm surprised that ball didn't get batted down.
It was close, definitely close.
And you know what, John? They're punting right now, and for some reason, Riverview always seems to have a punter. I don't know what it is, but this fella,
a kicker of any type is always their deal.
This guy might be able to boot it 50 yards.
Little tail dragger. Looks like Watson's going to let it bounce, get away from it. He just needs to stay away. Should have fielded it when you had the chance, but didn't happen, down to the 13, 14-yard line. So great punt there by, that's number 36, the punter for the Rams. That is Nick Delfau. Nick Delfau. Good job by him. He flipped the field, and they didn't start down at their own. Oh, it was touched, so that's what happened. So ball's at the 19-yard line.
So it's almost like where the Indians started last drive. Let's see if we can get the same result here. I wonder if they're going to stick to the run game, John. It proved effective, so why not? Let's see what Coach Peacock has.
1st and 10. Quick play out to Watkins. There's a replay I'm looking at right now. Wendy with a good catch and run. Ball's up to the 32-yard after the 13-yard gain and a first down. Quick handoff. That is Macho Jones, Dorian Jones, inside Ram territory, out to the 40-yard line of the Rams. Run out of bounds by, gosh, the numbers are so hard to see tonight with that kind of grayish number. 14. That'll be number 14. That is Micah Hayes. And
as we've seen throughout the season, the Indians flip-flop running backs each drive, and that was another impressive run there by Jones.
28-yard gain.
That was a little hitch to Matulovic, just a little bit off timing there. Looks like we might have a flag.
No, there's just an incomplete pass. So second and 10 from the 40-yard line. Nixon hands off to Jones. Good strong run. Again, breaks tackle. Just barely gets tripped up by the safety, number 4. That is Aiden Clough. So Macho Jones again with an impressive run right there. Ball is up to the 17-yard line after a 13-yard gain. 13-yard gain. No, hold on a second. That's a 23-yard gain.
I mean, the O-line is just proving their dominance right now. They are winning the trenches, like you said earlier, John.
Nixon fakes the handoff to Wilder and gets hit as he throws to Jones. Good job to get out from the first wave and then get rid of the ball so there was no loss on the play.
Yeah,
an incompletion.
Yeah, that was really athletic there by Nixon. Like you said, just to get rid of the football.
First time I've seen him scramble was a couple games ago in a crucial play against CCC.
Yes.
And he did a good job there too. So he's got some moves when he needs them. 2nd down and 10. And I think we got him to jump off sides. We did. Well, who was he pointing to? Yep, Rams. So Indians pick up a quick 5 yards. Makes it 2nd and 5 from the 12.
Don't be surprised here if they hand the ball off to Jones.
Yeah, he's come out with a little authority. Looks like he's got kind of get Watkins in a double move, and did he catch?
Oh, wow!
I thought he had the one-handed catch there for 1 second.
That was a
Looking
nice
at a
route
replay
there.
real quick. He got the one hand up. He had it for a second, couldn't put it against his body, but a really good effort. So 3rd down and 5 after the incompletion from the 12-yard line. And I think the Indians will run here because if they get any yardage, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Jones on the carry. Spins, touchdown Macho Jones. Macho Jones on the 12-yard touchdown. So the Indians again drawing the score quickly. That was about a minute-and-a-half drive right there.
Yeah, you've heard me say it all year. Jones and Gaeta is such a physical runner. When he gets hit, his feet keep moving, and it only proved it right there.
Absolutely.
He got hit, little spin move, and in the end zone he went.
So Bruno Royce in for the extra point. Extra point is good. 6:49 left in the first quarter. Your score, Indians 14, Rams 0. A quick break. Come right back here for the kickoff at the Ramble.
Ready for an all-new lineup? Check out Douglas Jeep, Chrysler Dodge Ram, and the all-new Douglas Pre-Owned Mega Center. Douglas Jeep, Chrysler Dodge Ram carries a massive selection of new vehicles at incredible savings. And the all-new Douglas Pre-Owned Mega Center has become the area's premier destination for the highest quality pre-owned vehicles at the best price. Douglas always goes the extra yard so you can score big. Who has mega selection and mega savings? Douglas does.
And we're back here at the Ram Bowl. 14-0 Indians. And Bruno Ruiz has set the kickoff. Did not make it to the end zone. Picked up at the 4-yard line. Wheeler on the return. Spun down by Zarkowitz. Starting inside linebacker, Ben Zarkowitz with a great play right there.
That was very impressive there by Zarkowitz. Getting downfield, hustling, and making the open field tackle. If he doesn't make that tackle, the Riverview guy gets another 5-10 yards maybe.
No doubt. So ball is spotted at the 18-yard line. We got a water break real quick. We'll stay here for the action as it comes back, usually pretty quickly from a water break. And Jeff, I'll ask you this, just from the idea of what people were expecting. Indians take a quick 14-point lead. I guess if you're the Rams, you're in that situation now where it's a decision. Do we go for it again and keep tossing it around, or do we slow this thing down and try to keep it close, or keep it at least somewhat close?
You know,
for
John,
the time being?
I think that's a decision they're gonna have to make right now. Are they gonna want to run the ball and just have the time click off the clock, or are they gonna throw the ball and see if they can make something happen? I mean, supposedly Anthony Miller's got an arm on him, so we may start seeing some deep shots here.
First half, it's a run up the middle.
There's a QB draw
by
there.
Miller. Didn't go anywhere. Brought down by Jones and Bryant.
I mean, once again, the defensive line showing their dominance in the trenches, just getting off their blocks and getting in the backfield, really. That was a gain of, they didn't gain any yards there.
No yards on that play. 2nd down and 10 from the 18-yard line. So everybody out there, I know you're having a little bit of trouble seeing us, but you can hear us. That's what I'm being told. So we're going to try to do it as best we can for you, give you visuals. So now it's 2nd and 10. Miller hands off to number 5, and he is brought down by Landon Marsters. Looks like for a loss on that one.
I mean, this is really impressive to see. The Indian defenders here are flying all over the field making tackles. Another gain of they didn't gain any once again.
Oh, that's Belt. I'm sorry, I should know Isaiah Belt. He's their rusher, their leading rusher. So no gain again. So 3rd down and 10 from the 18-yard line.
Talk about multitasking, John. Holy moly, we're up here. My God.
It's sort of like our coaches show. We were in the Venice High School dungeon, if you want to call it that. We're sort of in the shadows of the press box right now. Miller in shotgun, Belt to his right. Motion across the formation. Miller rolls to his right, looking. Throws, and just short. And they're going to get a penalty on the Indians, I believe, on a late hit.
Yeah.
So the pass was short. Looked like Bryant was coming up, and he might have just got a little too overzealous with the hit on Miller.
Yeah, and really, John, Miller had Wheeler, number 1, open. If that ball is a little bit higher, the Rams have a 1st down and then some.
But they get 15 on that play, so it's going to be a spot foul. I mean, from the line of scrimmage. So ball was at the 18. Should end up being the 33-yard line, and should be a 1st down for the Rams. So that's not going to make Coach Shannon happy. We've had other games where we've actually the guys have gotten some 3rd down, 1st downs against us and kept drives going, and they've earned it. That one, that's a gift. You don't want to keep giving out gifts. That keeps that just kind of the momentum was going straight towards the Indians in a very fast way, and now you've you've given them a little bit of a breathing room here from a bad penalty.
Yeah, and Coach Shannon will definitely be letting him know.
No doubt about it.
To fix it.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Miller takes his hand up, hands to Belt. Belt on the carry. Marsters and Weatherington on the tackle.
I mean, we're watching this up here, John, and this is just impressive. Our linebackers are getting downhill, making tackles. Another no gain there.
And making good form tackles. This is not trying to blow somebody up. It's wrap them up and get them on the ground and let's get the second down. So we'll see. Hopefully they continue to do that.
Yeah, you know what? I remember when we were at the Bishop Faroe game, watching that game, we could not tackle anybody to save our life. It was like they had.
It was rough. Yeah,
like baby oil on.
And sometimes you just over pursuing too fast. You run past the guy. And he was a good athlete, so he knew how to kind of elude people as well. Miller again on the handoff quickly. Good run that time. Little counter play. Gets it to Belt. Belt being chased downfield. Knocked out of bounds by Borelli, but not till he got into the Indian 32 or 33-yard line. Big run by Belt after getting nothing in the first three carries he had.
Yeah, the Rams O-line there was able to get a huge hole on the right side, and the running back there expose it. That's a big-time play there. It's almost what the Riverview Rams needed.
The ball's actually at the 32-yard line. 35-yard run for Belt. And you see this at every level, college, high school, pro, football, a penalty that sort of gives somebody new life, and they end up making something out of it. It's almost inevitable it's going to happen. Watch the Jets-Texans game last night. That's what happens in the Texans score a touchdown after a bad penalty. See if the Rams can capitalize on a little gift penalty and they can punch one in and get this game to a much closer spot.
I bet you these high school kids run the football all the way in the end zone, though.
You would hope so, because that was horrible. Handoff to number 22. Halperin brought down by Marsters as well as Jones and Zarkowitz.
Let me tell you what, the Riverview running back, he's a hard runner, man. He's a hard runner. When he hits our guys, they're going to feel it.
So gain of 4 makes it 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
And you've got to imagine there's some talking coming out of Marsters every time he makes a tackle.
I've already noticed sort of like the turn your head kind of walking away conversations. So they're happening all over the field right now.
That just goes back to
Rams taking a little time off the clock here.
To what we said in the beginning of these kids know each other. They've honestly grown up with each other, most of them.
Then they're waiting for that's the 5-second count. So don't get too lazy with it. Miller takes the snap, looking to throw in the pocket, big throw, and looking for Wheeler, had him wide open on a post and just missed him. Marsters was kind of there in the middle of the field to kind of make him throw it a little higher, but it just did not connect at all for the Rams on that one.
You know, very rarely do we see a wide receiver get that open on this Venice defense, and Kisevich was jumping up and down, shaking his hands at the referee, almost like it was like an offensive pass interference.
Pushed off. It could have been a push off, but again, that's always into interpretation.
Yep.
Pass interference is while they have rules for it, it's not always what you think it is when it happens. So it's in the eye of the beholder. So with that 3rd down and 6 for the Rams, Belt is back in the backfield with Miller to his left. Hand off to Belt, scooting up there and just short, brought down by Zarkowitz. Good hard tackle. I'll tell you what, so far, some of the best tackling I've seen from the Indians in the past at least 3 games or so. They've been getting better, and this one in particular is looking good. Make that a 2-yard gain, so it's 4th and 4 at the Indian 26-yard line, and the Rams look they're going to go for it. This is where you tell them to don't jump off sides. They're going to try to get you. Miller already tried once and did not work.
We had this situation down at Bishop Row as well, a 4th and 4, and we did jump on off sides then.
Yes. Miller fakes the handoff, looking for and this time was guarded by Marsters, but a little pressure from Bryant, and Miller couldn't connect with his receiver, and so the Indians take over on downs at the 26-yard line.
And you know what? It was almost like I talked that drive into existence earlier. The 4th and 4 with the 4th down, they might go for it, and that was exactly what that situation was. And the Indians were able to withstand that. That was very impressive stand-up there by the Indian defense.
No doubt. So again, 1st and 10 now at the 26. See who comes out at running back with Jace Nixon. Is going to be Gator Wilder, which I've kind of thought it would be. It's his turn.
And you've said it earlier. It's almost like a competition between our running backs. Who's going to do what when it's their turn?
It's funny. It's like, it is a competition, but it's like but an encouraging one.
Yes.
They're each other's biggest supporters, which is fantastic. Nixon looking, throws, connected to Watkins. He's in space. He breaking another tackle and then run down from behind the play by a big DN, number 24. That is Shamon Thompson.
Yeah, that was an impressive run and catch there by Winston Watkins. He was bouncing off guys in the middle of the field like he was in a pinball machine.
Falls to the 48 after the 22-yard reception. Handoff to Wilder, stuffed in there quickly. That is the big number 99. Give me a name on 99.
Kayvon Love.
He's a big guy right there.
Man, Kayvon Love was in there quick. It's almost, I think he bulldozed his way in there.
2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Watkins and Corbett coming to our side of the field right here. Matulovic, a lot of space up to the right. Next, hands off to Gator Wilder again. Kind of ran to the back of his own blocker that time, but still picked up 5.
And a late flag.
Looks like we got some extracurricular activity. This is going to annoy one of the coaching staffs. I can promise you that.
Yep, someone's going to get chewed out when they come off the field.
So a 4-yard rush game. We'll see where the penalty is. Personal foul against the Rams. Personal foul against the Indians. So nobody's annoyed. Well, I shouldn't say they're annoyed, but they're not as annoyed as they could have been.
Correct. Yes.
So the play will stand. 4-yard gain. Now makes it 3rd down and 4 for the Indians. Well, maybe it's 3, depending how they got it spot there. No, it's 4.
It is 4. Yep. and the Rams corners and safeties, but I mean they're playing 7-8 yards off the ball.
Wilder again on the handoff, breaks up the middle, breaks the tackle. He looks like he is going to make it to the end zone, being chased down by number 24, but not before he gets into the end zone. Another long run for Gator Wilder, 46-yarder this time, and the Indians are now starting to put on a little bit of a clinic with the running game.
Yeah, another impressive blocking performance there by the O-line. I mean, there were holes all over the place that he could have chose. That was super impressive.
And you know, with the alternating series, this is sort of the one when they both started getting warmed up. So Gators definitely warmed up, and I'm sure Macho is as well. 2 carries in the first quarter, 1 for 52, 1 for 46 for Gators. So he's already over 100 yards here in the first quarter. Royce with the extra point, and it is good. 1:17 left in the first quarter. Your score, Indians 21, Rams 0. Be right back here at the Ram Bowl after this.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season and go Indians!
And we are back at the Ram Bowl. 21-0 Indians, 1:30 left in the first quarter. Bruno Royce at the kickoff. Came up short the last time.
I was shocked. I was honestly shocked.
And I don't think it's going to happen. Well, is there a little bit of a breeze there? He's not getting all of it. I think it might be a touch of a breeze. I'm looking at the little flags up there. So he's kicking into the breeze right now. But nonetheless, he got it in there last time.
I mean, I bet you if you ask him, though, he's going to say no matter what the If it's not a hurricane out there, I better be putting it in the end zone.
Not going to make excuses, I'm sure of it. So 1st and 10 Rams at their own 20, which has been familiar territory for them to start most of their drives. Again, Indians have scored on each possession, and now you have another kick into the end zone. So here we go for the Rams. Miller, quarterback still, Belt to his right. Jaden Wheeler, who's been the primary target so far in this game, out to Miller's right. Oh, try to pull it on the handoff, and the ball is down at the 15. Miller tried to pull it out of the receiver's hands as he was coming across the formation, and ball ended up on the ground, and Ashari Charles got a nice, easy tackle for a loss of 5 on that play.
Yeah, the Rams are lucky that wasn't a fumble recovery there by the Indians. That could have turned, really bad, really quick.
So 2nd and 15 from the 15.
And the Indians were up 21 here, so our corners are kind of playing off the ball a little bit.
It's all right, though.
Yeah.
Tight end in motion. Miller looks, hands off to Belt. Belt's tripped up by Judson and finished off by Marsters.
You know what? That's another linebacker getting downfield and making tackles. That's obviously they're doing something right in practice.
3rd and 15, no gain on the play, and they're doing a lot to get back to the line of scrimmage. And as we say that, it's the end of the first quarter. So Indians with a very impressive first quarter start off the game. I'm sure the Rams were expecting a little more on their offense so far, but haven't seen it. We'll take a break, come back here at Ram Bowl. 21-0 Indians. It's going into the second quarter. We're back for another big season of the John Peacock Coaches Show.
Tune in 7:30 on Vibrant Aspect Media and the Education Channel to catch the action and highlights from last week's game and get the scoop for this week's opponent.
So looking forward to another big season for Venice High School football. See you here on Thursday nights. Come back. It's 3rd and 15 for the Rams. Miller with Belt to his right, sort of in a pistol formation. Low snap. Miller gets it. He just rushed, and he is sacked very close to the goal line. Ben Zarkowitz came. They brought the house on Miller, and he was very close to being sacked in the end zone on that time. Looks like it's about a 13-yard loss. Ball's marked at the 2-yard line.
That was – I know the video stream's choppy, so you guys may not have been able to see that. As soon as that ball was snapped, they were coming. It was like 2 bears coming at you in the woods. There was – you see that, you're like, oh, my gosh.
Yeah, there was nothing to be done on that one. Punter's going to be hard-pressed to get off a good punt on this one. Keep your eyes on the Indians, see if they put a little pressure on him.
And they're bringing everybody.
They're going for it, and he gets it off. Good high punt. I think Watkins needs to catch this one. He does at the 42-yard line. Runs out to his left. Gets a block. He is down to the – looks like he's going to score, and he does. Winnie Watkins – oh, penalty flag. Oh, too bad. Up at the 38-yard line, so we'll see what happens. But one of the best – if not the best punt return of the year for the Indians, and no go there. So they'll probably be bringing this one back. We'll see what the penalty is.
Yeah, that flag's in the area of blocking in the back. So we'll see what the ref says. But, Winston Watkins put his foot in the ground. did a couple moves and went north and south.
Yeah, he only went sideways. He didn't go backwards on that one. So they're marking off the penalty right now.
I didn't see what it was.
Well, if you're an Indian fan, it wasn't good. It's holding. Okay, you don't see holding, but I thought there was something at the top of the screen when Winnie made his first break up the field that looked like somebody might have done something a little close to the cuff on that one, but Indians still start off 1st and 10 at the Ram 48-yard line. Nixon with the throw, got Matulovic, and that's again, Matulovic looks like he's covered, and then all of a sudden that last 5 yards, he gets a yard or two ahead and just off his fingertips.
Man, and that was a beautiful route, John. He made one cut to his right and then another cut back to his left and was running up the sideline.
And that's Wheeler playing both ways, covering Matulovic on that play, and he's going to get tired. I think maybe they noticed that. He's having a hard time getting back to the line of scrimmage right now. Nixon, quick throw. Look, gets Watkins. Watkins breaks a tackle and down the sideline. Just a sprint to the end zone, and he's out of bounds. Winnie Watkins, that's what you'd like to see. Foot in the ground and take it upfield.
You know, he had one man to beat, and he beat him.
He did. Ball is spotted at the 15-yard line. That's a 33-yard pass play for the Indians. So 1st and 10 at the 15. Handoff quick to Macho Jones, and he is flung down to the ground after about a 2-yard gain.
Going back to the previous 2 plays, I mean, if Nixon can get our guys in space, and if the receivers can give themselves space, they are special enough to make things happen.
Yeah, no doubt. Again, that was just it's a hard throw, and put it on his hands just a little too far. And looks like the Rams rolled off sides again with the ever favorite no play, dead ball offsides against the Rams. So we'll get 5 easy yards on that one. So 2nd and 3 for the Indians at the Ram 8-yard line. I think it's going to be a dose of Macho right here. No, I was wrong. From full fade to Winnie Watkins, and
wow.
Again, he caught it.
He caught it.
One-handed. I'm going to have to watch that on replay over Francis's shoulder. Here we go.
Holy moly, that was impressive,
because
folks.
that was a one-hander. One hand. He
wow.
Not only did he catch, he didn't even bring it to his body. He just caught it like he caught a baseball.
That was nonchalant. I mean, that
was a catch.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. He caught it so nonchalant, too. Let me just pluck that out of the air right there.
So, Winnie was the Navy All-American, so he's going to be showing off some skills here in a couple weeks. But
wow.
What a play. What a great catch. Little snap. Malachi Corbett, the wizard on those errant snaps, and he puts it down for Bruno Royce, and it's a good. So after that wonderful catch by Winnie Watkins, 10-12 left in the first half. Your score, Indians 28, Rams 0. We'll catch our breath and come back for the kickoff right after this.
Ready for an all-new lineup? Check out Douglas Jeep, Chrysler Dodge Ram, and the all-new Douglas Pre-Owned Mega Center. Douglas Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram carries a massive selection of new vehicles at incredible savings. And the all-new Douglas Pre-Owned Mega Center has become the area's premier destination for the highest quality pre-owned vehicles at the best price. Douglas always goes the extra yard so you can score big. Who has mega selection and mega savings? Douglas does.
Tri-County Land Development, servicing the Charlotte, Sarasota, and Manatee areas for over 19 years. Quality workmanship in residential and commercial site development ensure that what you need is done right the first time. Tri-County Land Development.
We're back here at the Powell Bowl, at the Ram Bowl. 28-0 Indians. Royce at the kickoff. He's got the wind at his back, and there's a line drive, and it's going to get to the white part of the end zone in the back half. So it's a touchback for Royce. Rams will take over 1st and 10 right there. People in the press box are buzzing about that catch by Winnie Watkins, and rightfully so. The Jets last night playing against the Texans, and Garrett Wilson might have had the catch of the year, trying to compare it a little bit to what our boy Odell Beckham did a couple years back with that one-hander and got his shin down last night. I've never seen that. I've seen elbow. I've never seen shin. It's pretty talented, but that you can bend your foot and put your shin down like that.
Yeah, I was watching that game and I was like, wow, that was just a catch where you go.
When he did it, that might be something that need to send that tape into somebody. Handoff quickly to Belt. Stopped there by Bryant, along with Jones and Marsters. So the 8, 9, 10 combination shows up again for the Indians. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
And really, besides that 160-yard or so run that they had, the defensive line and our linebackers have really been shutting down the run game.
Rams taking their time. Miller takes the snap, hands off to, is that Belt again? Yeah, it's Belt, and they're not blowing it dead. He's still running around. I'm always curious about that. It's a big pile of guys. You know, just blow the whistle.
Yeah, that was a 20-man pile up on the 25-yard line.
Ashari Charles on the tackle. Give the 2 inside linebackers an assist on that one. So 3rd down and 7 after the 1-yard gain. Miller under pressure again. They blitz again, and a lot of time it's Ashari Charles on the sack.
I mean, that just so explosive. He is such an explosive athlete. Getting able to get off the ball, his first move is unbelievable.
So Miller is sacked back to the 11-yard line. Loss of 12. Boy, these sacks are big numbers.
I mean that's back-to-back 3rd downs where, they're coming. They are coming.
So that makes it 4th and 19 for the Rams.
Well, we almost blocked that one.
Good punt. Another tail dragger. I think Winnie's going to let this one go. And Rams will cover it at the 44-yard line. So good punt, but great field position for the Indians after the punt.
Their punter's probably coming over here to the sideline saying, fellas, get me out of the end zone, please.
You're not doing me any favors by getting 12-yard sacks on the 20-yard line. We'll stay here for right now and see if the Indians can't make a move on 35, which we know what 35 means. 35 is a running clock for everybody out there, so Indians can score here and kick the extra point. Doesn't start in the first half, but pretty much if it maintains, you're going to have a running clock in the second half. Nixon fakes the handoff to Jones, steps up, throws, through a little bit of a little miscommunication, kind of behind Ryan Matulovic, running across the formation, and he just didn't kind of time it out or expected maybe Ryan to stop there.
Yeah, that was exactly my first thoughts when that was happening. Some communication. Something was off.
Some communication gap.
Yes. But you know what? They get to do it again. 2nd and 10.
There, Irvin Jones. Oh, big tripped up. Machos exploded up there. Was tripped up by number 4. That's Clow again.
See, on that play there, Jones wasn't patient. When he got that ball, he took off. He put his foot in the ground and he started running. He wasn't waiting for his blockers that time.
So 13-yard gain to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 again for the Indians. Quick throw. Matulovic, that little hitch, and he, almost kept his balance to get in the end zone, but he picked up 11 on the play and a 1st down for the Indians.
The good old Matulovic special.
I'll tell you what, though, after Winnie's catch, I think Ryan's going to be looking to do something special himself. Talk about having competition. Those guys are on the opposite sides, but they're both watching each other a little bit for sure. So 1st and 10 at the 20. Hand off to Gator Wilder. Oh, we got a penalty flag. It's going to be on the Indians. It'll be 5. I think there's probably a procedure penalty against the Indians. Maybe they didn't get set. Calling offsides in the end. So it's either somebody was lined up offsides. Lose 5 on that. 1st and 15 to the 25-yard line. 7:27 left in the half.
So we've got Watkins down here on the near side of the field, one-on-one. Matulovic on the far side of the field, one-on-one.
Nixon ready to throw. Got Matulovic across the formation. It's going to be pass interference, I thought.
No, it's not.
Well,
oh, my Lord.
They kind of swiped at his arms when he was trying to catch the ball and sort of got him off his pattern. Replay shows, yeah, he ran right into him and put his hand right in his face.
They mugged him.
That might be a sympathy call right there. So 2nd and 15 at the 25-yard line. Matulovic coming over this side. We're going trips to the right. Nixon kind of got the ball. I don't know if it was a bad snap or I'll look on the replay, and this one might have just been mishandled. Let's see. Yeah, I think it was just mishandled. Look at Gator and him got a little crossed up, and it cost the Indians 10 yards. So 3rd down and 25 from the 35-yard line. See if the Indians, I wouldn't be surprised they run the ball here.
You know, I was thinking they're going to air it out.
And then you can get a better chance at a field goal, and then maybe if you want to go for it on 4th down, you can a little easier. But I'm wrong. They're going to throw it. Nixon looking downfield. He's got Matulovic, and he gets him down inside the 5-yard line. Ryan Matulovic with a great catch. Kind of didn't have to lay out, but he definitely had to go out and get it a little bit, and he got it.
Yeah, Matulovic there. That was a nice little corner route.
They've been trying to get him across the formation quite a bit. 33-yard gain, 1st and goal at the Ram 2-yard line.
And like you like to say this, John, Matulovic with that sneaky speed.
Timeout, water break, and we're in the Freedom Coast Financial Red Zone. We've been waiting to get a little Red Zone action, so thank you, Freedom Coast, for all your help and your sponsors for our Red Zone. Indians are 1st and goal to 2, and we'll stay here right now and say, let's see, I'm going to say this right now. This is going to be 4 handoffs, unless there's something he wants that he doesn't want to show, or he wants to show, or something like that. Because right now the Indians are just anything they're doing right now is even when they're making a bad play, it's made up in no time at all.
And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they put Big Al back there, either. Word on the street is that play was practiced again this week.
Well, I'll tell you what, I would be surprised. But we never know.
You never know.
I've been around the program a long time, and I can never tell you what's going to happen next. But it's usually something fun. You know, we have a little fun with stuff. There's no doubt about it.
Big Al of course he's in the game, but.
And thank you all out there staying with us. Again, we've a little bit of glitchiness on the video, but we're hearing everybody loud and clear. And Big Al, you called it. Big Al is in the backfield.
Oh, baby. Here we go.
And he's pointing at somebody. And he's got the ball, and he's running out. See, that's it. It's too obvious. That's why I didn't think it was going to be there. So he got stopped for a loss on the play.
Big Al went to his left, tried to make a move. He did try and make a move, but he
broke the first tackle.
He did.
If he would have got that, breaking a tackle and got to the corner, that would have been worth as much of a shout out to him as there was for Winnie's one-hander. So back to the 6-yard line, and of course he went back to his normal right tackle spot. Hand off quick to Gator Wilder. He's going to show him how to do it right here. Gator picks his way down to the 1-yard line. He was down almost vertical to the ground. He was still trying to run.
I mean, I mentioned it earlier. These guys keep their feet moving. It is so impressive. So impressive.
5-yard gain makes it 3rd and goal at the 1. And again, I think you're going to get another dose of Wilder unless Nixon wants to keep it himself. So I see what they're doing with Big Al. They're just rotating him on the right side. He's only the left tackle, but he came over to the right side. Gator Wilder, one in the end zone. Touchdown for Wilder. 1-yard TD. And the Indians now are 1 point away from that magic number 35 and see if they can get the extra point, and we'll see how the rest of the half plays out.
So that was just a hard-nosed run right up the middle.
You know what? If you watch him, though, he knows, you know, he's leading the block, and then when he sees the end zone, he just sort of maneuvers himself. I don't want to say he kind of turns his body, but he just maneuvers, and he always has one hand on his lead blocker. Mm-hmm. You know, so he's getting the block, and he's always he's always kind of going forward, leaning forward. So 1 yard is something he normally gets. While I was talking, Bruno Weiss did make the extra point. So the Indians are up 35-0 with 5:25 left in the half. We'll take a break, come back here and see if the Rams can do something on offense here in the first half.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season and go Indians!
We're back for another big season of the John Peacock Coaches Show.
Tune in 7:30 on Vibrant Aspect Media and the Education Channel to catch the action and highlights from last week's game and get the scoop for this week's opponent.
So looking forward to another big season for Venice High School football. See you here on Thursday nights. So we're back here at the Ram Bowl. Bruno Weiss set the kickoff for the Indians. I want to see one through the uprights.
He may do it here. There it is.
Dang it. See, he cooked it to the left. That's what it was. But touchback again. Rams take over 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line. Indians leaving their starting defense in there. I do see Hupp in there, giving Bryant a little bit of a break. So, but Hupp is 1A and 1B with him and Bryant.
He's an incredible athlete as well.
Change in quarterback.
I can't see the number 5, 15 maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah, Logan Carrillo.
Ball was knocked down by Charles, deflected. So, again, good play by Ashari Charles deflecting that pass. 2nd down and 10.
And you know what? I'm looking at the stands across from us. Venice travels well, man.
It looked a little shaky early,
yes,
and then I'm like, it kind of filled in about 2 minutes before the kickoff. So again, Indian fans are showing up in mass. That's a big visitor side bleacher too. So if we were in a couple other places we played, if we were in Clearwater, we would have been standing room only.
Yes,
that was a small one. So 2nd 10, Carrillo handoff to Belt. He breaks a tackle and gets upfield, and he makes a nice run there up to the 34-yard line. Rue, and that is Maxey. Rue and Maxey on the tackle.
Yeah, Belt, that was a hard run. Like you said, he broke that tackle, and he just put his shoulder pads down, and here I come, fellas.
Exactly. So 1st down at the 34-yard line. Carrillo taking his time with the snap. Again, they'll probably bleed that clock a little bit. 4:46 left in the half. Handoff again to Belt. Kind of snuck around. That time looks like, I want to say it's Marsters. It is Marsters making a solid tackle.
Yeah, Marsters came off the edge there with a purpose.
Belt was kind of hanging behind his big left tackle. And,
yeah, he was.
And Marsters kind of just came around the block and got him from behind. Kept him to a gain of 1.
And you've got to be Marsters is a big guy. So if he's hanging on, you're going down most likely.
Call it 2nd and 8. Carrillo waiting for the snap. They're slowing him down. The bench just kind of slowed him down a little bit. And there's a timeout called by the Rams. And we'll take a quick timeout with 3:59 in the half. 35-0 Indians.
Tri-County Land Development, servicing the Charlotte, Sarasota, and Manatee areas for over 19 years. Quality workmanship in residential and commercial site development ensure that what you need is done right the first time. Tri-County Land Development.
And we're back here after the Riverview timeout. Looked like they were sort of slow playing a little bit, then they kind of lost track of what they wanted to do, or maybe they saw something that wasn't going to work on the play call, and Coach Smithers jumped up and called the timeout.
Yeah, they've got trips to the left here.
Trips left over towards our way.
On the near side.
Wheeler's been the guy they've been trying to get the ball to all night, see if that's what they do, or maybe they're trying to get Venice spread out a little bit to get a little running room. Looks like they jump quick. Carrillo's pass complete to number 21. That is James.
And Tanner Rue laid a hit on him, man. A clean hit right to the stomach area. I mean, he hit him hard.
Rue is a player, man. He will lay the lumber on you. Not the biggest guy, but he will do it for sure. Give him 5. Brings up 3rd down and 3 for the Rams. Out to the 41-yard line.
Rams weren't lined up correctly. Indians playing off the ball 7-8 yards.
Indians almost jumped. Judson got in there, but he couldn't stop the pass completion. Knocked out of bounds by Watkins, but first down for the Rams. That is number 3. That is Edwards for the Rams.
Yeah, that was just a nice little hitch route. And number Carrillo, he had to throw it over Judson. Judson was coming.
Yeah, I thought Judson had it for a second there. So a good 6-yard gain, makes a first down for the Rams. This is what I was saying earlier. This is what they really want to have: 3 downs, get the first down, keep on moving the ball slowly down the field. Carrillo's showing a good arm. Hand off to Belt, kind of trying to pick his way through, and he lost his momentum right away.
Nowhere to go.
Zarkowitz and Hupp on the tackle.
That play was just blowing up the Indian D line.
Yeah, when he went to the line of scrimmage, you could see right away he was hesitant to go too much further.
I don't think he could go any much farther.
Yeah.
He was met by a brick wall.
So we're going to get a loss of 2 on that play. So 2nd down and 12 for the Rams at their own 45.
Watkins is off the field now.
He's mostly coming in on a 3rd down because they're going to go with more receivers. So back to a base defense on 2nd down and 12. Carrillo doesn't even fake it, looking going deep. Passes down there.
Wow.
Oh, Kenai
Holy
Brantley
moly.
with a heck of an interception. He got up there and did a heck of a job of getting high pointing that ball and taking it out of the hands of Edwards. So Indians take over there.
Wow, that
1st and 10.
That reminds me of the Willie or the Ted Williams, the Willie Mays catch.
Yeah, he kind of went up and could have basket catched it a
Yes.
little bit. So Kenai Brantley with a fantastic play. So Indians will now get the ball again. Not great field positions, but good enough at their own 25. With 2:10 left in the half, see if the Indians can get downfield quickly and score. We've got John Ford in at running back.
I had a feeling we would be seeing him sooner than later.
Ford fake to him, hand up, throw to Watkins. Watkins got space, mix some 2-man mess. God's trying to catch from behind him. They can't quite get him down, but they do it finally at the 50-yard line. So Watkins with a 25-yard catch and run.
And you know what was very impressive there? Number 23, Landon Green, was blocking the whole way downfield.
Yeah, no doubt it. Tackled there by Hale Durfee. First down, Indians. Hand off to Ford, cuts it upfield, breaks a tackle, gets down to the 43-yard line. Good hard run by Ford. 2nd and 3 for the Indians.
That Ford was patient there. It looked like he almost put his hand on his blocker, and when he saw his hole, he went, put his foot in the ground and went.
That's what you learn by watching other people sometimes.
Yep.
Nixon breaks out of the pocket, rolls, and he's out of bounds just short of the first down. Again, good play. He was trying to roll a little bit left, look for somebody downfield, and he got pushed out of bounds just short of the first down.
Yeah, he had a little bit of pressure on him, too. He was looking downfield for Watkins, but got flushed out of the pocket.
So they didn't give much as I thought. They only gave him 1. So it's 3rd down, and let's call it 2 for the Indians. Hand off to Ford. Looks like he's going to be just short of the first down, maybe a half a yard.
I mean, if you know Coach Peacock,
Oh, he's going.
you know what's going on here. Don't even have to question it.
Not even a question. 1 minute exactly left. Good quick throw out to Watkins, and he steps out of bounds at about the, and a flag got thrown, late flag. I don't know if it's because there was a.
Might be a face mask.
By who, though?
The Rams. And you know what? I was surprised that the Rams corner there was playing 10 yards off the ball, and we had a yard to gain.
Yeah.
I was very confused by that.
It is a face mask. I think it's going to be the 5-yard version. See where they're marked it off to. Ball was spotted at the 35 after the catch, and it goes out to the 30. So it is the 5-yard version.
Yeah, I hear the Riverview guys over here. You have to press them. I mean, you do. In that situation, 4th and 1, and you're playing 7 or 8 yards off the ball. Wow.
Nixon, quick throw out to Watkins. He is down inside the 15-yard line. Again, mark it about the 16.
Yeah, that ball had some zip on it, John. I mean, Watkins better be ready to catch that.
Yes, indeed. So they mark it at the 15, a gain of 15. First down, Indians. We're inside the Freedom Coast Financial red zone. Thank you, Freedom Coast Financial, for spotting the Indian red zone. 1st and 10, Venice. Again, Nixon looking to throw, looking for Matulovic, and just a little bit out over his hands, but it was a good throw. 39 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, it was a little corner route, just outreached Matulovic there. The ball was just out of his reach. 3 seconds came off the clock.
They're running the clock right now. Why are they running the clock right now?
I don't know.
Coach Peacock's out there saying the clock's been running. It ran probably a good 8-9 seconds off the clock. I got agreement from our counterports over there. They said 8 seconds too, so I can count. Yeah, there's 8 seconds back, so 39 seconds still left here in the first half. Nixon's got Ford to his left, looking to throw. Quick throw. Oh, little low again, but that was one that Winnie could have probably broke down and caught.
Yeah, it was a little behind him too, and at his shins. Definitely a tough play there for Watkins.
So 3rd and 10. Timeout, Rams. So I guess we'll take a quick timeout with 34 seconds left in the half, 35-0 Indians. Be right back after this. Third and 10. Here comes Nixon. Looking for Matulovic. Back corner.
Oh, he caught
it. Touchdown, Ryan Matulovic.
Holy moly.
It was his turn to make the circus catch that time, and he got pushed into the pole vault mat, which was a nice soft landing. But Matulovic with a heck of a catch. Watching right here. Reached over Wheeler and put the 1 foot down and got it in there. Great catch by Matulovic.
The best way I can explain that to you folks is he head topped him. He Randy Mossed him. He Randy Mossed him.
He did. You got mossed.
You definitely got mossed. You got Matulovic.
Extra point for Royce now. Corbett's got it down. Royce has got it through. And it's a 42-0 lead. 27.6 seconds left in the half. We'll give one more commercial break while we can, right, Francis? We got a running clock in the second half, so give everybody a chance to get some publicity. Give it to them. Be right back.
Ready for an all-new lineup? Check out Douglas Jeep, Chrysler Dodge Ram, and the all-new Douglas Pre-Owned Mega Center. Douglas Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram carries a massive selection of new vehicles at incredible savings. And the all-new Douglas Pre-Owned Mega Center has become the area's premier destination for the highest quality pre-owned vehicles at the best price. Douglas always goes the extra yard so you can score big. Who has mega selection and mega savings? Douglas does.
Back here at the Ram Bowl, 42-0 Indians. Bruno Royce set the kickoff. And, ooh, that one might be through the goal
Get
post.
in there.
Oh, close. We're trying to entertain ourselves a little bit, too. See if we can do stuff. Oh, darn, he didn't make it through the uprights.
We've got a bet going up there.
All right. Rams, 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. It has been a tough second quarter for the Rams. Multiple sacks, multiple plays for losses. Not many plays at all. Only so far 12 plays have been run here in the second quarter for the Rams.
Yeah, and the one play that they have to shine right now is that big 60-yard run that Belt had earlier in the first quarter.
And the Rams are going to take a knee.
Oh.
That is a concession right there. They know the game is over. And we're going into the half with a 42-0 lead. So, didn't know it was going to be like this. Thought it would be a little bit of a game that the Indians could handle, but 42-0 in the first half is not what I expected. Let's see what happens in the second half. Hopefully everybody can hang on for a little bit. It will be a running clock, and we'll get you guys maybe out of here a little early tonight. With that, halftime festivities. I know the Kilty Band's going to be here, right? So they always put on a show.
They do.
Everybody stay tuned. We'll leave the video up of the band performance. Come back here in about 16, 17 minutes and give you the second half. Be right back, everybody, here on VSN.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season and go Indians!
Ready for an all-new lineup? Check out Douglas Jeep, Chrysler Dodge Ram, and the all-new Douglas Pre-Owned Mega Center. Douglas Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram carries a massive selection of new vehicles at incredible savings. And the all-new Douglas Pre-Owned Mega Center has become the area's premier destination for the highest quality pre-owned vehicles at the best price. Douglas always goes the extra yard so you can score big. Who has mega selection and mega savings? Douglas does.
Development, servicing the Charlotte, Sarasota, and Manatee areas for over 19 years. Quality workmanship in residential and commercial site development ensure that what you need is done right the first time. Tri-County Land Development.
We're back for another big season of the John Peacock Coaches Show.
Tune in 7:30 on Vibrant Aspect Media and the Education Channel to catch the action and highlights from last week's game and get the scoop for this week's opponent.
So looking forward to another big season for Venice High School football. See you here on Thursday nights.
Here's theme, Hollywood, where groups chose favorite movies to represent their club. Senior board, Harry Potter. Junior board, Batman. Sophomore board, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Better Together Club and Travel Club, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Cheerleading, Grease. JROTC, Top Gun. Riverview Rowdy Spirit Club, Jurassic Park. Spanish National Honor Society, West Side Story. Anime Club, Kiki Delivery Service. Chemistry Club, Hidden Figures. Jewish Student Association, Star Wars. Marine Club, Finding Nemo. Science Olympiad, Beetlejuice. Girls Weightlifting, Minions. And the Theater Club, Disney Zombies. At this time, we would like to present our homecoming court, which was selected by the Riverview High School student body. Representing the freshman class, Anvi Patel and MJ Kerr. Anvi is the daughter of Rita and Chintan Patel. She was nominated by freshman board. Anvi plays tennis, volunteers, and is a member of Key Club. MJ is the son of Autumn Kerr. He was nominated by freshman board. MJ also volunteers, and he is a member of History Bowl and Key Club. He is in the jazz band and plays the saxophone. MJ plans to one day go to Harvard or Yale for law school. Ladies and gentlemen, Anvi Patel and MJ Kerr. Representing the sophomore class, Kendall Black and Owen Bermudez. Kendall is the daughter of Jamie and Doug Black. She was nominated by the sophomore board. Kendall is a varsity cheerleader, sophomore board treasurer, and a member of the Marine Club. Owen is the son of Laurel and Ed Bermudez. He was also nominated by sophomore board. He plays basketball and is a member of Marine Club and sophomore board. Ladies and gentlemen, Kendall Black and Owen Bermudez. Representing the junior class, Kate St. Ange, being escorted by Trip Bermudez. Kate is the daughter of Maureen and Joe St. Ange. She was nominated by National Honor Society. Kate plays varsity soccer and runs varsity track. She's also an active member of NHS and SHH. Ladies and gentlemen, Kate St. Ange and Trip Bermudez. Now representing our senior class. These 7 students have been nominated by the senior class for the 2024 Homecoming King and Queen. The first pair of seniors is Luca Perry and Eli Oswald. Luca is the daughter of Connie Khrushchev and Douglas Perry. She was nominated by National Honor Society. Besides being on the Education Foundation Board of Directors, co-president of the Model UN Club, and vice president of Mu Alpha Theta, Luca is an active member of the Boys and Girls Club, where she has competed over 5 team programs. After high school, Luca intends to do research as a physicist or astronomer, or go into economics. Eli is the son of Heather and Hunter Oswald. He was nominated by National Honor Society. Eli is vice president of Rho Kappa, president of Mu Alpha Theta, and a member of the principal's cabinet. After high school, Eli plans to attend a university and study economics and mathematics. Ladies and gentlemen, Luca Perry and Eli Oswald. Our second pair of seniors is Bailey Springman and Jaden Key. Bailey is the daughter of Tara and Sean Springman. She was nominated by Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Besides being the captain of varsity soccer and running varsity track, Bailey is an officer for FCA. After high school, Bailey plans to go to college and work in meteorology. Jaden is the son of Lisette and Lorenzo Key. He was nominated by Fellowship of Christian Athletes. In addition to playing football, Jaden is also a member of Mu Alpha Theta and volunteers at an animal shelter. After high school, Jaden intends to play football and study computer science in college. Ladies and gentlemen, Bailey Springman and Jaden Key. Our final seniors are Annika Geyer, Hale Durfee, and Courtney Parrish. Annika is the daughter of Nancy and James Geyer. She was nominated by the Anime Club. Annika is the event manager of Anime Club and is very involved in Sarasota Young Voices and Chamber Choir. She also does webcomic design. After high school, Annika plans to attend University of Florida and earn degrees in mechanical or civil engineering and music. Hale is the son of Robin and Justin Durfee. He was nominated by RHS Cheer. Hale plays football and lacrosse and also volunteers at a local youth group, Young Life, as well as with the Sarasota Sun Devils. Hale plans to play football in college. Courtney is the daughter of Stephanie and Ken Parrish. She was nominated by the Better Together Club. Courtney is the president of the Better Together Club, vice president of Riverview Rowdies, and captain of the varsity volleyball team. She also plays on the beach volleyball team. After high school, Courtney plans to attend college and to become an engineer. Ladies and gentlemen, Annika Geyer, Hale Durfee, and Courtney Parrish. Let's give a round of applause to all the members of the Riverview High School 2024 Homecoming Court. Before we announce the king and queen, it is our honor tonight to welcome back the amazing Kay Shepard, longtime member of the Ram family, to help crown our 2024 homecoming king and queen. After all votes have been counted, it is my pleasure to announce that your 2024 Riverview Homecoming King and Queen is Jaden Key and Courtney Parrish. Congratulations to Jaden and Courtney, your 2024 Riverview Homecoming King and Queen.
And we're back here ready to start the second half. Your score, Indians 42, Rams nothing. The Rams get the ball first. We do have a running clock, so if everybody probably knows what that is, but just in case you don't, the clock keeps running. But except for water breaks, timeouts, and injuries is what I'm pretty much aware of. Bruno Royce through the end zone again for the touchback to start here the second half. And clock doesn't start yet because it didn't go into play yet, but it'll start here shortly. And should be a pretty quick second half.
Yeah, John, it's the first half was just a dominating. Venice just dominated the whole first half, to be honest with you. I mean,
that's nothing else you can say. You can't. The best description is the easiest description.
Yeah,
it was a butt kicking, to say the least.
So looks like Hup's still in there, but you're going to see a lot of the second guys get in now.
Handoff, no gain anywhere. Campbell, who had a heck of a game last week in Sarasota. Campbell and Maldonado, maybe a yard on the play.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Campbell's picking up literally right where he left off last week.
No doubt.
It's like the guy doesn't get touched. Like he's got some magical potion on him. The old line doesn't touch that guy. Looks like Miller's back at quarterback.
He is. Quick handoff to Wheeler, taking it around end and brought down by, that's Dylan Moore, I believe, right? Morse, Dylan Morse. Left to put an O in where it shouldn't have been.
Flag on the play. That was nice. Nice little sweep there by the Rams. Just trying to get something going.
So a personal foul against the Rams on that play. So I don't know if it's a dead ball. We'll see how they mark it off. If it's from the spot where the play started, it would be a half the distance of the goal scenario.
Yeah, that killed
No,
him.
actually, it's going to be. It is half the distance of the goal.
And the whole time they're trying to figure this out, that clock is ticking.
Yes, indeed. So they've got to the 20. So there was a 7-yard gain, but a 10. We'll figure it out.
That's
here.
all you, John.
14-yard penalty. We got it. So second down and 16 for the Rams. Miller set to throw, got some time, does throw, and has a nice strike out to number 21 of the Rams. He makes two men miss, still on his feet, and he's dragged down about the 45-yard line. That is Letts on the tackle, but a good play there by the Rams.
Yeah, that was a nice inside slant there. And Miller he honestly hit him in stride.
That was James on the catch. So 1st and 10 at the 45 for the Rams. Miller, quick throw, and it's short to Edwards. 31-yard catch and throw on the last play. So 2nd and 10 from the 45. Yeah, I mean, wing it around. Doesn't make it, the clock's going to run.
Why
so
not?
just throw it around a little bit, see what Miller can do. Got a strong arm, athletic kid.
Yeah,
see what he can do.
Supposedly this guy likes throwing it deep.
Handoff. That is Belt, dragged down by Maldonado, number 20.
Yeah, Maldonado just stood him up. Said, "You are not getting any further, buddy." That was real nice.
That's a loss on the play, too, a loss of 1. So 3rd down and 11 at the 44-yard line. See if the Rams can put together a 3rd and 11 play. Miller blitzed, gets it off. That time it's caught. Edwards on the run downfield, and he's knocked out of bounds just inside the 5-yard line. That is Maxey on the tackle. He had him. They had him up here for a stop. Shook off the first tackler, and there was nobody after that. So
nothing but the pasture there in front of him for him to run. Is that him down?
That was James. He kind of just looked like he was okay and got up, and he just kind of fell down. So timeout on the field. We'll take a quick timeout. Still 42-0 Indians.
Ready for an all-new lineup? Check out Douglas Jeep, Chrysler Dodge Ram, and the all-new Douglas Pre-Owned Mega Center. Douglas Jeep, Chrysler Dodge Ram carries a massive selection of new vehicles at incredible savings. And the all-new Douglas Pre-Owned Mega Center has become the area's premier destination for the highest quality pre-owned vehicles at the best price. Douglas always goes the extra yard so you can score big. Who has mega selection and mega savings? Douglas does.
And we're back here. Number 21, that was James that walked on the field. Okay, he was fine. So 1st and goal from the 2 for the Rams.
Oh, bad snap.
A snap over his head. Miller's chasing it down. He booted it, picking for even further, and he recovers it at the 35-yard line.
Wow.
Morse gets the tackle, and he getting a big loss on that one.
Wow, that was impressive how far that ball just rolled. I mean, Miller did kick it. Miller kicked it probably another 15, 20 yards.
So it should be
they're down to the
2nd and goal.
Yeah, back to the 35.
So it was a 33-yard loss.
Indians might have just got a break there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. 2nd and goal at the 35. Miller hands up, fakes the handoff, looked to throw, and threw it right to an Indian. That's number 30 for the Indians. That is Tristan Neely on the interception. Miller just threw it right to him.
Yeah, Miller was looking over the middle for his little inside slant, and he threw it right to Neely's face mask.
He did. And if he didn't throw it to Neely, it looked like it was going to be another Indian right there to catch it either way. But good job there by Neely. So the Indians will take over after what looked like a chance for the Rams to score, and they just sort of totally botched it on that one.
And you know what? That's nice to see when you get an opportunity to take an advantage over a team, take it. I mean, so obviously they were down to the 2-yard line, John. Bad snap down to the 35. The very next play, interception. I mean, it's a momentum swing. Riverview had all the momentum. That big time catch down to the 2, and then that happens.
No doubt. So Indians come out. It looks like Alex Schaefer at quarterback with John Ford at running back. Corbett in motion. Schaefer keeps it, gets upfield, keeps his feet, dragging tacklers down to the 48-yard line, 11-yard gain, brought down by big number 99. That is Love, showing an Indians no love.
And I said this jokingly last week about Schaefer. Schaefer might be the 4th-string running back. I mean, that guy.
He runs hard.
He runs hard.
So 1st and 10 at the 48. Ford on the handoff. Takes it hard up the middle, and the pile is moving with Ford. He takes it up to about the Ram 48, 49-yard line. Brought down by 22. That is Halperin. He ran a little running back earlier. Ford give him 4 on that play from the 48 to the 48 of the Rams. Schaefer keeps it this time.
Oh, wow.
And this time he is met in the backfield. Big number 24. That is Jamon Thompson making a good play there, catching Schaefer for a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, Schaefer really didn't have any time to react there. He got the ball, made his move, and he was met. Thompson met him. That's what it looks like.
So that kind of play like that, he's reading the play, and there's no one to blame but himself because he read it the wrong way. So the big hit was not necessarily. I'm sure somebody missed the block, but he was reading something that maybe wasn't quite there.
Yeah, they'll go over that during film.
3rd and 8. Schaefer looking to throw. Got Corbett on a double move, and he's kind of turned his head one way, came back the other, and just sort of went through his arms. Wasn't a bad throw, but might have just didn't quite get him where he could pick it up again on the second turn.
Yeah, that was Corbett just turned to his right. The ball was to his left shoulder, and by the time he turned around, the ball almost hit him in his face. Just didn't have time to react.
4th and 8 for the Indians, and they will go for it. But I got to think this. I want to see the ball going downfield. I think this might be more of maybe a hitch like we looked before, something over the middle, a little easier throw. Let's see if they dial one up for Alex Schaefer here. Schaefer looks. There's down the middle. And
oh, wow.
That's not – I'm glad they didn't call it, but it normally gets called. Yeah. It's one of those ones where the ball's thrown a little high. Before it even gets there, the number 1 is taking Corbett down, but the ball was sort of overthrown. And in a situation like this, I won't complain too much about that one. So Rams take over on downs on the 50-yard line.
I bet you Corbett's complaining, though.
Oh, yeah.
He tackled me.
Ref, what's going on here? First I saw the ball, then somebody punched me in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Couldn't find it after that. So we've got another quarterback in there. It's not Carrillo. Is it 15? Looks like a bigger kid. 18 maybe.
Does.
No?
10.
Good throw.
Wow. You know, that was a very athletic play there by Nippert.
Parker Nippert.
The junior. He was rolling out to his right. He had to throw the ball across his body to his guy in the middle of the field. That was a very nice athletic play there that Nippert just made.
So it ball's at the 38-yard line on the Indians, 1st and 10 Rams. Already 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Got a little time getting this play call in. The hand went up. I think they might have went past the time, but I don't think the ref wanted to call it.
Oh, wow.
In and out of the hands of Maxey.
Nippert was trying to throw the ball there to Belt, but ended up throwing the ball into no man's land.
Put it on the hands of the Indians, but
yeah, he did.
That thing was coming with a little more velocity than I think our guy there was thinking it was coming.
I mean,
2nd down and 10. Nippert's got Belt in the backfield with him. Oh, another bad snap.
Oh, wow.
This time Belt picks it up, and he might try to do something with it. Makes one man miss, but not the next one. Ball is way back to the 40-yard line. That was
number
Maldonado.
20, yep.
So good play by him again. So we're gonna say that unfortunately for Mr. Belt, he's gonna get the loss of yardage back to the 41. So it's 12 minus 21 yards on that one. 3rd down and 31.
I mean, this is wow. This is 3rd and back to Venice High School. I mean, this is a long way here for the Rams.
See what they got. Nipper gets a snap. Quick throw. Complete. And we got a guy who might be making that 1st down.
He almost
Is that Wheeler?
Did.
It's Wheeler.
Yep.
Knocked down by Maxey again.
Wheeler's down over there on the other sideline.
That was a hard hit to the upper thigh is what I saw. So we'll see. The trainers are coming back over here. I know our training staff over there, I'm sure, is helping him out as well. So that was a ball spot at the 39-yard line. So that's 9, and that's a 20-yard gain. Got a good portion of it back.
Yeah, that was a nice little catch and run there.
Makes it 4th and 11.
No matter what the situation is.
17 seconds left in the quarter.
It was almost
Wheeler's still over there. I'm not sure if he's – yep, he's getting up. So he's okay. He's walking off, so always good to see.
Yes. That play, John, it looked a little screenish. It's like they threw a little screen there.
It basically was to get it out quick, get some blockers out in front of him, and he's got some speed. I mean, he's shown it all night, but the ball just hasn't gotten to his hands very often. So he's a playmaker otherwise.
Yeah, made it to a sideline.
So 4th down, and the clock is running, and the quarter will end right here. So with that, we'll take a break, come back here, see what happens in the 4th quarter. Score is still 42-0. Back here at the Ram Bowl right after this.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season and go Indians!
Ready for an all-new lineup? Check out Douglas Jeep, Chrysler Dodge Ram, and the all-new Douglas Pre-Owned Mega Center. Douglas Jeep, Chrysler Dodge Ram carries a massive selection of new vehicles at incredible savings. And the all-new Douglas Pre-Owned Mega Center has become the area's premier destination for the highest quality pre-owned vehicles at the best price. Douglas always goes the extra yard so you can score big. Who has mega selection and mega savings? Douglas does.
We are back, 4th and 11. Nippert gets the ball, looking to throw, and no way. Maldonado picks him down for the sack. 4th down, you got to just get rid of it if you can, and he couldn't get rid of it. So big loss again.
And when you watch this playback later, Maldonado almost hesitated. He wasn't going 100%. He was almost seeing what Nippert was going to do. And when Nippert didn't throw the football, he was like, okay, I'll just sack you.
Yeah.
It was.
And I'll give you this. It's a smart play because he's not going to overrun it.
Yes.
You know, you come in there super fast. Sometimes you don't break down, and it turns into a nightmare. And you have a play that gets a broken play, and then they get yardage.
Yep.
So 1st and 10 Indians at their own 49-yard line. Schaefer, quarterback, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, quick throw out to Corbett. Corbett looking to make a move and does get past one man, breaks 2 more tackles, still on his feet. He kind of bounced off like a pinball on that one, but he picks up 12. Make that 12 and 1st down for the Indians.
Yeah, Corbett basically shoulder checked that guy. It was basically get off me, dude, and he sent them 5 yards back.
So 1st and 10 at the Ram 39.
That's
Ford
a face mask.
Tackled up high. No penalty. They're going to give him 1. 2nd down and 9 from the Ram 38-yard line.
That was a flag.
Flag on the Indians. We can set him back 5 yards. Making it 2nd and 14. But watching the twos play defense and the twos play offense, they've really upped their game the last couple games. You get to see them get their full complement of plays in these running clock situations, and they're doing a good job with the time they have. Quick throw out to, is that Green?
That is Landon Green, number 23.
Green on the catch.
A little hitch route there.
Good tackle by the Ram corner up there. I just don't see a number I can read. Kind of that 14. That is Parks. No, I'm sorry. That's, remember we changed it. It's Micah Hayes.
Yes.
Micah Hayes.
And going back to what you said.
So Schaefer keeps it on 3rd down up to about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, going back to what you said about the 2s and 3s actually getting playing time, it's good. I mean, that means the starters are doing what they're doing. The first half of the season was dogfights. I mean, it came down to the wire almost every single game.
So 4th and 6, and the Indians are going to go for it. Quick throw. Schaefer tries to run it, and he's going to be short.
Yes.
Give him 2 yards, and he's short. So Indians do not get a first down. Rams will take over 1st and 10 at their 33-yard line.
Yeah, Schaefer just went through his progressions there. Didn't really see anything, so he stepped up in the pocket. Didn't make it very far until he was tackled.
So again, the Rams hold. Indians going to play a little defense again. Ram 33-yard line. 8:10 left in the game.
And you know what's nice here is that Riverview still has their starters in.
Oh, yeah. Like they've been actually what they've been doing, rotating quarterbacks.
Yes.
So now we got Carollo back in the game, 15. Quick throw and good catch, number 3. That is Edwards. So if Carollo hits Edwards and he runs out of bounds at the 41-yard line, gain of 8. 2nd down and 2.
So yeah, the Venice corners and their safeties, they're playing off the ball, which is, I mean, expected. We're up 42-0, so there's no need to really press. Just keep the guys in front of you.
Carollo, another quick pass out to Edwards, and this time Edwards got room again. He might have been out of bounds earlier than that, but maybe I'm wrong. See who made the tackle.
Maxey laid the hammer on him.
Yeah, he sure did. Good tackle there by Maxey. Ball's up to the Indian 42-yard line. Gain of 17. 1st down, Rams. Carollo hands off to Belt. Belt picks his way through. Down to about the 36-yard line. Garza on the tackle. I think that's who it was. That's a gain of 6. 2nd and 4.
And
for the Rams.
And this is really nice to see the second guys. I mean, they're honestly making stops. They're making plays. This is really impressive here. It just shows you how deep the Indians really are.
Yes, you're right. Quick fake throw.
Oh, wow.
Oh, gosh. Had the big tight end Key running down the middle of the field. Guy got homecoming king. He's going to get a touchdown too.
Yeah.
Put it on his hands a little better.
I mean, that's a play Venice runs a lot when we have tight ends here. That's a play they run with their tight ends a lot.
So 3rd and 4. We're at a water break right now. We'll take a quick break, come back and see if the Rams can maybe get one in the end zone. Be right back.
Ready for an all-new lineup? Check out Douglas Jeep, Chrysler Dodge Ram, and the all-new Douglas Pre-Owned Mega Center. Douglas Jeep, Chrysler Dodge Ram carries a massive selection of new vehicles at incredible savings. And the all-new Douglas Pre-Owned Mega Center has become the area's premier destination for the highest quality pre-owned vehicles at the best price. Douglas always goes the extra yard so you can score big. Who has mega selection and mega savings? Douglas does.
And we are back. 3rd and 4, Rams. I'd give it to Belt. He's been running the ball nice here in this very quick second half.
Yeah, he's another hard runner.
Hands off to Edwards. Got room. He's got to hit his steam. Maxey again on the tackle. But I'll tell you what, Neely blew his blocker up pretty well on that one. That was a nice play on his part too. But a good gain. Looks like about the 13-yard gain and a 1st down at the Indian 23.
The Rams are, I mean, they definitely want to get in the end zone here, obviously. I mean, it would give them a bright thing to look at when they're watching film tomorrow.
Carello's calling out to his. Hands off the Belt, and there's our boy Campbell.
Wow.
He's got more tackles for loss the last 2 games than the team maybe has all year.
I mean, Belt got the football and just stuttered step because Campbell was in his face.
Only thing I'm going to say is you have to watch, like, kind of throwing those guys around like that. Sometimes they spin out of it, and then you're like, what happened? And you're in a little bit of trouble there. Loss of 3. 2nd down and 13. Krill, quick pass out to number 17.
Tackle by number 31, Talon Letts.
So Letts on the tackle.
junior. Looks like they're just short.
Yeah, barely 1 yard short.
I mean, this is 4 down
on the
territory.
12-yard gain. So it's 3rd and 1 right now.
And they're going. If they don't get it, they're going for it in 4th down. It's
there's no doubt
42 to nothing running clock.
Why
not?
There's nothing a field goal is going to make you feel any better about. Not a chance. It's 3rd and 1, 4 minutes left in the game. Belt looks like he's going to get the 1st down easily. And Dragons, they're still
Pile's moving.
See, I'm like, this is where it gets kind of silly. Blow the whistle. Somebody's going to get hurt. His helmet's off. It's like ridiculous.
I mean, you have 20. There was literally 22 guys standing there in a circle. And that's just how you get hurt. You said it. You're going to step on each other's shins, foot. You trip, then you step on them.
Oh, look, there's somebody hurt right in the middle of the thing. So it's like it's dumb. It's just dumb. I mean, you're looking at a play where it's like, it stops and then somebody pushes it. I'm not a big listen. I'm going to talk where we're talking about this. I'm not a big fan of the push.
Mm-hmm.
The butt push or whatever.
The tush push.
Tush push. I'm not a big fan of it because I just think it sort of takes away the intent of the game. That's rugby.
Mm-hmm.
I watch rugby. I'll watch rugby, and it's like it doesn't really make any sense where you're actually aiding the person running.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just hand the ball to somebody, then pick them up and carry them, 5 guys, and then carry them down the field? What's the difference? It makes no sense.
I understand, John. I understand. But the Eagles have made that a staple of their offense. 3rd and 1, 2nd and 1, 4th and 1.
If you're allowed to do it, then by all means, go ahead and do it. I would never. I mean, the rules are the rules, but you take advantage of where you can. But
I mean,
just a little silly sometimes.
It's going to be like the NBA. The NBA banned the zone defense. I mean, the NFL might ban the tush push.
1st and goal from the 8, and that's Halperin, and he busted in the end zone.
And the place erupts. The Riverview Ram crowd is jumping up and down.
Well, I think they're jumping up and down. They're happy, but sometimes it's one of those a relief thing.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. What do you know? Well, I will say this. The people jumping and down are the student body.
Yes.
The parents are sort of mediocre in their enthusiasm. That could have been the last play of the game right there because the Rams are kind of taking their time with the extra point. They're missing people on the field.
Someone's gone. Half the team's not out there.
They have no snapper.
They need their long snapper.
So they're bending over and saying we need a snapper. Let's see who the snapper is.
Looks like it's number 55.
Well, he just ran out there and then they just told him to go sit down.
Aiden Rennick.
He might have been the concession stand line, figuring it was over. It wasn't going to happen. You never know. He came running from that direction, so it's possible.
He might have been.
But I think now they'll go for 2 is what's going to happen. So that's what they probably told him. Don't worry about it. We'll go for 2. So 2 points. See if they can manage that here. And they did call a timeout, so that did stop the clock. So see if they restart. Just a play clock.
I mean, if I'm Riverview here, I'm just giving the ball to Belt.
Well, of course. Get him in the end zone. Nope, Carrillo going to throw. Takes a big hit.
Oh, he got it.
He caught it. That ball went through like 3 different hands, and he almost didn't know he caught it there for a second. I'm looking at the replay. Yeah, there was a massive amount of people in one spot, and that was the homecoming king getting a 2-point conversion. So good job by him. So 42-8 now. Clock should still be running, and if you slow play this enough, like I said, that should have been basically the last play of the game. We'll see if that's how it ends. All right, so Jeff, we started the game off saying that the importance of this game, the district championship on the line. Obviously, the Indians will be the district champions. Last regular season game of the year, so with a week off next week and a chance to rest before the playoffs. I'm lukewarm about the rest for the playoffs because you got a momentum. We've played 2 really good games, the last 2 games in particular. A tough one against CCC earlier than that, but nonetheless, it's been I like the fact that we can heal up a little bit, get fresh, get yourself started. Normally, being a 1 seed in the region, you're going to play an 8 seed.
It could very well be Riverview.
It could be anybody for that matter, but, get a couple weeks to kind of get yourself ready for it. Maybe you kind of figure out who maybe the teams may or may not be. So, again, with that, it's a interesting couple of weeks. We'll see what happens, and Indians are, again, hanging another banner for district championship, and it's a big deal. You know this. You're with the baseball team, and there's a lot of things that can go wrong, and you don't win districts or you don't win certain things, and then people start taking it for granted, and it's nothing to be taken for granted. It's a major accomplishment. Look at the field, look at the walls, look at everything else. You can see how many banners and years are not district championships.
Yeah, I was actually looking at that today. I was looking at the Venice Indian district championship titles, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot, but you would think there would be more.
Yeah.
I mean, because Manatee beat us, had the district championship in 2020.
4 years in a row with Cord Sandberg being there. Then we lost 1 year to Braden River and other things so. It's just not always something that's a foregone conclusion. And both teams, I think, decided that we're not going to worry about the play clock. We're going to go shake hands now and be done with it. Riverview got their touchdown on the board, so the Indians have nothing else to gain or to prove in this game. So final score is going to be 42-8. Indians, again, district champions, get a week off and then come back the week after that with their first playoff opponent. We probably won't know for sure who it is, again, until maybe end of next week. Or next week, actually, Friday, Saturday of next week. They have a thing where they make an announcement, but you can kind of figure it out at some point in time.
If I had to take a guess, I think it's either going to be Riverview or it could be Haines City.
That's the one that keeps popping up.
Yeah.
I keep on seeing Haines City. But, again, speculation right now. There's so much that can happen and will happen.
Yes.
Whenever we thought we've known it's who it is. It never turns out to be that person, that team. All right, Joe. Any final thoughts? I was going to give some stats, but really not much to add to. I can give you quick first half stats that I didn't get a chance to before. But basically, 200 yards of rushing, 200 yards throwing. Gator Wilder had a big bunch of numbers of 120-something yards in the first half. And Winnie Watkins, 7 catches for 121, and a touchdown that will be not to be soon forgotten with a one-handed grab.
And Matulovic.
is would keeping that foot inbound. So those guys showed off a little bit of what they can and can't do. Any other final thoughts?
Just now the real season starts.
Yeah.
The real thing starts now. And Wheatley always said that to his volleyball team. What you did in the regular season is great, right? You want to do well in the regular season, but what's the thing people are going to remember? It's the playoffs.
This is where everything, the games you're going to remember, these types of games. And I do like the fact that they've ramped up and gotten better as the year has gone on, even with the IMG loss. And then that was one of their best games, if not their best game they played. So they're getting better. They showed tonight that they took care of business. This was a game they were supposed to win with a rivalry, and they came out here and totally did exactly what they needed to do. Clean game. I talk about having a clean game. That was a clean game. And I think the Indians will look back at the tape and say we did our job and we're on to the next thing, and let's keep that same formula going forward.
Absolutely, yeah. It was just an overall well played, a dominating game. I mean, it was a domination in all factors of the game.
And one other quick thing about the playoffs: there should be a bunch of home games for the Indians.
Oh, if they're the 1 seed and they're the 1 seed and
overall 1 seed in the state for 1A for 7A,
yes,
which would put them to have to guarantee a home field as long as they keep winning till the state's finals. But that advantage has been proven to be a very, very good one to have.
Yeah, when we don't want to go to a place like St. Thomas Aquinas and try and play a football game.
No, and there's plenty of other places that just similarly would be very hard situation to go play, and there's no doubt about it. Well, Jeff, thanks again for being here tonight.
Yes, sir.
A little shorter game night as we had some long ones this year. So these running clocks are sort of a nice little reward for all the midnight games or whatever was going on there for a while. It was some wild stuff going on early in the season with some high-scoring games. So for Jeff Fulcher, I'm John Massoni. Thank you guys for watching us on VSN tonight. Stay tuned. 2 weeks from now, we'll play our first playoff game, and we'll be broadcasting again from Powell Davis Stadium. Thank you to all you guys. If you didn't get a good picture of it right away, go back to Vibrant Aspect Media webpage. Go look it up. Go watch it. It'll be clean, clear, and perfect running, so you can watch a little bit of maybe what you didn't quite see as well as you could tonight. With that, again, thank you guys. See you next time on VSN Vibrant Aspect Media.